Adam Sundberg was one of the other contestants in the home run derby. Let's take a quick look at his day. That ball's hit pretty hard. About 410, I would say, on that one. That one's about 385. And then his last ball is the scoreboard shot. That little thud that you heard is the scoreboard. Um, Basically, his very best ball, without a doubt, is this one. So this is the one I'm going to analyze because it's the one that makes the most sense. Because if this ball, the wind is blowing not out to left. It's blowing hard that day, but it's blowing out to right center, not to left. So hitting it directly to left, which is where the scoreboard is at here, it took a little bit away from this ball, but also the fact that it was a line shot and never got up in the air very much at all leads me to believe that it was probably the hardest ball of the day. Definitely his hardest ball of the day. And so what I want to do is make sure that I'm looking at the number one swing of the day. And again, that arm is really locked at that moment. It is completely barred right now. And I think that that's a crucial part of why this is the hardest ball of the day. Some would argue that this is taking away from his hardest ball, but I'm going to say that that's definitely not true. That angle right there, 74 degrees, means that not only is his lead arm barred, but the angle that's created there is allowing him to keep his hands inside the ball, which is one of those crucial things that is said that it can't take place with a guy with this long arms, 6'5" kid. No way can he get his arm barred like that and still make it around on an inside fastball. I'm going to say that that's not true. And the reason that it's not true is because when that lead arm gets locked, there's tension. He puts that muscle on stretch. When the hip leads the way and the hands are still back, puts this muscle on stretch, the abs. When this angle is created at max, which it's really close right now, I don't know how you could get much more than 70 or 75 degrees. That means there's a lot of energy stored in his wrist. So that muscle, that joint is got the maximum amount of elastic energy stored. So when all of those rubber bands basically are released, the ball's going to be hit. And if there's nothing at impact that's going to allow him to give, and what that means is if the lead arm is locked and the front leg is locked at impact, then there's no place for the energy to go except right back to the ball. So when those things are happening, we're hitting our maximum ball. When those things are not happening, you can hit it hard. You can even hit it out of the park, but you're not going to hit your hardest ball. Those are the things that I think have to take place for you to hit your hardest ball.